Yo, this is A.P Kingdom. Today we're gonna talk about can women be faithful with the dating apps and just how things are going on. So let me play the intro and we'll start the show.
And then especially like doing this, like my phone be jumping the majority of the time. Like I barely even got time to even pull up and macking or whatever. But so I happened to meet one shorty, right? This show was crazy. She was adamant about asking me what I do. I said, you wouldn't even understand. Like it's recycling, but it's specific, Like I can't even really explain it to you in a way that you would get it. She just kept asking, like, what do you do though? What do you do? What do you do? I'm like, don't worry about it, baby. I buy converters. King George, that new age business, so I'm keeping the bag. This converter money, baby, so I ain't trying to brag. Clientele and profit, 2 words to remember. Apply all these isms, get paid by December. Hey, I'm trying to tell you there's a new way to prop. Get to the guap, see some big doors, better stop, pull over. Call the cell phone, thought I told ya. Recycling, bring that thing back to the culture. Yeah, pro course, let me run with the visit. Now I'm getting all these bands, pass it out, that's the visit. You wanna sell to someone else to waste your time at the decision. Now you wish you had your catch back, onto the list. Oh, converter money, converter money, converter money, converter money. Converter money, converter money. Now you wish you had your cash back onto the list. So like, they keep on asking me like, what's the average you pay? Like, what you paying on the O2? What you doing on this and doing all that? And I'm like, just call the number. I give you the number so easy, I can't compare to other buyers, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't do that. They're not on the same level, I pay pretty well, man. It's top dollar, What else can I say? And it's cash. Where we at?
Skinny.
By this morning, I had a customer call me. Said he wanna sell some converters. And I said, yeah, that's what's up. But I mean, when you trying to sell them? He said, right now, if I can. I'm like, alright. I woke up this morning feeling like a boss. And if you ain't selling to me, you ain't afraid to take a loss, player. 2 cell phones and both of them cost. Then I went and got a third and hit my mans with the toss. Running numbers up, I hear it's like lacrosse. But I know that's not your sport, so let me hesitate, then I cross. Got a new customer, he said he liked the sauce. So I cooked him something special, then he told me thank you, boss. If you feel the same, and everybody said they feel the same, then why y'all ain't getting paid? Then why y'all ain't getting paid? Cause if you feel the same, and everybody said they feel the same, and I said we all getting paid, then I said we all getting paid. It's convert the conversation, convert the conversation, convert the conversation. It's convert the conversation, convert the conversation. On the price that's sweet when you talk to me, wanna sell to me, wanna sell to me. Convert the conversation, convert the conversation, convert the conversation. It's convert the conversation, convert the conversation.
Put a fire sign in the chat if y'all ready for some fire games. Put a fire sign in the chat, y'all.
Go ahead and bring them through. It's a long way up, but I'm trying to see the view. So the moral of this story is I'm trying to buy a few. You've been so patient, and that patience is a virtue. How you running home with money like you trying to catch a curfew. And that's for certain, like they promise certainties. But you can call me with some value, and I'll give you what you need. This my symphony for sellers. my junkyard dwellers. My jacking up them cars, he got a sawzall, fellas. This my symphony for sellers. My junkyard dwellers, my jacking up them cars, he got a sawzall, fellas. It's a convert the conversation, convert the conversation, convert the conversation. It's convert the conversation, convert the conversation. The price that's giving you talk to me, sell to me, sell to me.
Yo, 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 good evening. Put a fire sign in the chat if you can hear me. All my KPs in the house, put a fire sign. My kings and players. Also, my GT, you already know. My game tight ladies, put a GT in the chat if you're ready for some fire game. Let me go ahead and read who's up in here real quick. I guess the weather done got this hold on. The weather done got my let me go on up. All right, here we go. All right, boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Y'all ready for some fire game? Shout out to Evo. Shout out to Kasani. Shout out to Lottery Guru for the $4.99 super chat. I got a feeling I'm a manifest the super chat party. I know y'all want to see a super chat party. It's Wednesday. Y'all want to see it. So, man, if we got to get 4 of them super chats, we'll have a party today. I'm just letting y'all know. So we at 1 right now. Okay, shout out to Tisha. Shout out to Principal Bay. She was dancing to that music. That music is from King Jordan. And appreciate you for the super chat too. Appreciate that love. RPC, what's going on, brother? Jada, what's up? Player for life. That's what's up. Y'all ready? LA Confidential. That's double triple X set right there. BC. Lonely Star. Black Goliath. Oh shit, we like to have a super chat party. We already had 3. We only need 1 more for the party. Shout out to Black Goliath for the super chat. Shout out to my man SC Flair. Shout out to Aaron B. What's going on, bro?
What's cracking, brother?
Everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm chilling.
Good. So let's just get into it. Can women be faithful, bro? What do you think? Let's take your wife out because I don't want you. Well, I got my game tight. We ain't talking about that because you a content creator and you got experience in the game, so you figured that out, and that's the reason why that is even wifey. So
yeah.
hey, the playback for you is gonna be good. Just let that one roll. Just let it roll. Yeah, man. So can women be faithful these days? We can break it down to young chicks, old chicks, however you want to slice it.
Hey, let me tell you this. This happened to me some few years ago, right? Me and my guys, we was at the gym, and we used to go real early, bro. As soon as the gym opened. So, that'd be a lot of older people there, a lot of senior citizens there. You feel me? Because they get it, they up early. Mm-hmm. So it was this group of black women, man, probably about 4 chicks. It was 2 twin women and then 2 other ladies. And they used to always be there when we was there. So we friendly with these ladies, and one day we having our male conversation and they was ear hustling and we got to talking to them. But, I'm bold enough to ask whatever I want to ask. So at some point in the conversation, I asked those older women, what's the percentage of women that cheat? One of the older women, and when I mean older, I'm talking about 70s. 70s, maybe the youngest one was in her late 60s. So one of the women said about 95% of women cheat.
95?
95%. And listen, bro. The other women agreed without even a hesitation. And guess what? I looked at my homies because that's, me, that's how I talk. So I looked at them as if they validated all the things I've been telling them. Now, the question you ask is, can women be faithful? I would say there are some women that can definitely be faithful. Okay. So
where are they?
Where are they? That's a harder question to answer. You feel me? But you got to look at this too, right? you got to look at this too, right? People can be faithful in one relationship and a complete whore in another relationship.
Good point.
So
Good
it
point.
ain't necessarily can a woman be faithful. It's will she be faithful to you? You know what I'm saying? And that's more important than whether or not a woman can and will be. You feel me?
That was excellent, bro. That was excellent what you said. You brought a new perspective the way you worded that. It's not can she be faithful, it's will she be faithful to you. Put your Cash App in there, man. Super chat in for that. He didn't save one of y'all lives today.
And guess what? Will she stay faithful if she's faithful to you? Because that's another thing that a lot of players don't realize. You can have a good run with a chick 5-10 years and she's hold you down the whole time. Mm-hmm. And then as life happens and as things change and feelings change or opportunities change, a woman that was so loyal at one point in her life can dip. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You feel me? And so what do you think about that, Afi?
You said you said women that are super. Go ahead.
A woman that has been loyal for a long time can all of a sudden now become a cheater. She could have been faithful for 10 years. She could have been faithful majority of your relationship, and she just choose to switch up on you later in life due to life experience, life opportunities, different things happen. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm gonna say something controversial. Most likely it's the dude's fault, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the dude. I put it like this, bro. I mean, I don't want to sound like that, but like that, like I feel like personally, I could be with a woman and keep her from cheating. I think I got the game to do that, but I also know that's like 37% of my battery, though. That's not worth all of that. Like you know how much of my life. I'm not talking about surveillance. I'm talking about being on my purpose, making sure I'm checking in with her moments, making sure the sex is in and out, the pullbacks is at the right time. There's a mysteries at some point, or vacations at certain just moments. But that takes a whole lot. That's like that's a chunk. That's a chunk. So if I got 100 battery, that's like 37 right there. So that means I'm only stuck with like 63. So I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't, but I'm just saying, just like if I'm in a situation, I can kind of know where it's going, but then I kind of know what also takes to like change it, and that effort sometimes don't be worth it, even though I kind of know what should be done. So that's what I'm saying.
I disagree. I think there ain't a amount of game in the world that can keep a woman faithful if she so choose to cheat.
It's not the game part, though.
I think we should ask women.
It's not the game. It's not necessarily my game. Support say part of it's my game, but part of it is just my aware of other people being around them, kind of understanding what they need by how they act and shit like that. Not necessarily meaning like, oh, my mouthpiece, and then they listen. Not like that, but just knowing when a woman need that time, or knowing when she don't need that time, or knowing when she need to be made love to, or knowing when she need to fire random sex, or that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about strictly like mouthpiece, like I'm just got da 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 da, and she's just like I'm following suit faithful. Like I don't mean like that, but that's what I'm saying. That's like matter of fact, another I'm talking about. That's like 40%.
Well, what do you think about this? Do you think that damn man, how can I ask it? Do you think a woman that this hard to ask because I'm trying to figure out the right words, Hold
on, let me see what you think about it, because this is funny.
All right, go ahead.
She says, I ain't gonna lie, I cheated so well before, I done kept it a secret from myself because I forgot I even did it. I told myself a lie and wiped it from my. I be telling y'all, cats. Some of you dudes be claiming chicks that you smash. They don't even claim you. They won't even acknowledge that they even know you. and you telling your partners how you be doing all of this and that, they won't even acknowledge you in real life.
They don't count a bad experience. If she
Course.
slept with a dude and it was a horrible experience, she'll block that shit out of her mind completely and act like it
Jones,
never happened.
how I'm tripping, Jones? What you talking about?
Yeah, hey, bro, I don't have any data, any empirical data showing that women. I don't know, bro.
To me, it's like, can you? To me, it's like, can you buy a car and keep it in perfect condition? Yeah, you can, but that's a whole lot of shit you got to do for a long period of time. But technically, you could keep your shit game tight to where everything is going all right.
Okay, that's how I wanted to ask you the question, right? Do you believe a woman can be fully happy with a dude and still not want somebody else so bad that she dipped?
Yeah, because it depends on her experiences and her upbringing. It depends on what she was raised, what kind of family she had, what type of lifestyle she is, you know what I'm saying? What type of religion she is, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A woman can have some type of religion to where she ain't supposed to do it, and then have some fucked up shit happen to her when she was a child, and then moving forward that could keep her scared from, and then makes her not like that. Or it could be the opposite. It depends on the individual, man. There's always exceptions, and then the key is for the other person to understand what them exceptions is. You feel what I'm saying? Just like you, like you could be a dude who would never settle down with a woman, but then your wife found out the code to know what you like to do to keep you content, to have you chilling. It's not an easy thing, but she figured that out, just like you can figure it out with somebody else. Now, the goal would be, the only way that I feel that would be possible, if it's not possible, because you would have to be if and die by her, and then and long term that'll turn her off. But just logically speaking, you know what I'm saying? That's how I think.
Do you think that cheating is a animalistic urge, or do you think it's psychological, or do you think it's just innate in human beings to indulge in things that they want? You know what I mean?
Both.
Like people can't stay faithful to their diet, to their religion, to other things that requires discipline. Like, how do you feel like they can do it?
Just like you, just like you and me. You like to smash, bro. I can, dude. Put it like this: if times got hard, right? If times got hard, let's say I needed a roommate, and I put an ad out on Craigslist, and it was a super hot chick, and she came to live with me. I know how to not touch that. Even if she came on to me, it's like, I'm a man, I can't resist. No, I can resist. I'll go upstairs and whack. I know how to control myself, and then it don't be meaning that much to me anyway. So then again, like, if I'm in a relationship, I'm capable of being faithful, but she got to be doing the right stuff at the same time how I'm feeling, and that's why it's hard, because it got to match what I'm feeling too.
Let me bring up some experiences I've seen with women, because I've seen, just like you said, you could turn down that hot chick, right? I've seen women turn down a man that they was attracted to, right? But let's say that same man lingers in her mind. Let's say your woman, let's make it your woman, Afi, and she's loyal to you. She's happy. She's fully satisfied. But then she gets attracted to another guy, and then she turns that guy down, and he actually did make advances towards her. But then she goes home with the thought. Women be having dreams, bro. Women be having fantasies and dreams. Now imagine your woman in bed, loving you, but fantasizing about that guy that could have been a sexual experience for her if she wasn't so loyal. Now let's say she dwells on that for a month and then runs into the guy again. She passes on him again, and that urge still is there. It's even worse now because he was more charming the second time he seen her. She telling herself, If I run into this brother one more time, it was fate that I'm gonna suck on that dick.
Yeah.
Now ask the women in the chat, am I tripping, or is that most or all women that even though they can turn down a nice sweet cupcake in their face once or twice, but somebody keep offering them something, it's over. That's what I believe. Because I've done it. I've whittled women down that I wanted who were in relationships. You know what I'm saying? And they'll say, no, I'm married or whatever. Okay, whatever. That's cool. No big deal. I'll see him again. And I, be myself. And then I see him again. And before long, they come to you like, you still on that?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So I would like to hear what women would say about that.
Yeah, that's 100% facts. Even then, like I was saying earlier, like when you experience enough, you tell. Like I can have a conversation with a chick for the first time, and I can pretty much tell without asking the question. I don't have to ask the question. I can meet her and we could talk for 30 minutes, and I can tell if she's been in a relationship within the last 6 months, just from her vibe. Not from what she say, not about dates, just from her vibe. I can tell if there's been a man consistently involved, whether she mentioned him or not. That's just because my awareness is high. Like I could just tell. You could tell by what kind of attention they give you, how the kind of cooperation they give you, like just the vibe of it, how willing they are to see you. You can tell women who've been single for 6 months to pass that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you chop. Principal Base says that's true. It's sorry to women also cheat now because it's popular. I think Snapchat made cheating popular too, because that set up the messages that were people, they disappear and all that. So it made people sneaky. So yeah, that also is true, man. Principal Bay, the media and stuff makes people sneaky. Like sometimes the worst time, how you people try to confront the cheaters and stuff, you just making them more sneakier. you think you stopping them, you just making them more sneakier and come up with more creative ways to cheat on your ass some more.
I mean, that's 100%, man. You cannot stop a chick from doing shit, man. You talking to a nigga who used to, I used to literally take bitches in fucking family bathrooms. Let me stop cussing, but I used to take chicks in family bathrooms. They never left the job, smash them at work, or get topped off in personnel rooms at the job. I smashed a chick at the hospital that I was working at. Mm-hmm. And they leave their job, never left the job, never went to the car on no break, and get picked up by their man. You get what I'm saying? I have seen too much to ever believe that any chick can't be beguiled. You know what I mean? One of the oldest stories still in literature is the Bible, and it starts off with a woman being beguiled. So, and then Trav brought up a point like, could chicks be faithful to an Idris Elba type? He ain't. Listen, once a woman gets an Idris, she believes she can get a Usher or whoever else is on her mind, and she gets better access to other men of his stature. So just because you a boss, all you gonna do is introduce her to new bosses, and she gonna be craving them niggas just like she was craving you when you were the new guy.
This is where the game changer, bro. The game changer is the reason why it's a conflict, because even if the woman gets a dude like Idris is not going to always be like Idris when we're talking about long-term relationships and he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He going to go through his times where his money, he ain't making the money he used to be making. His career ain't popping the way it used to. You feel me? Maybe he got side chicks, man, and they kind of like, man, we tired of being your side chicks. It's new basketball players out here. We finna rock with them. So that he may not have his game tight. He still look like him. He's still the movie star, but his game ain't tight behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying? So That's why it's always, so it's not just like a set person. Like if you and your mate meet up and y'all come together and this is where you at in your mind and this is where you at in your mind, this is where you at in your status, this is where you at in your status, it grows or it goes low. It doesn't stay right here. It's the same incident how people, and when I coach guys and they tell me things like, oh, well, you know, she said that she loved me and stuff. Yeah, that's how she felt before. So it's the same thing. Like, you know, women, even when they tell you that stuff, like I'm different because people be saying like all women are liars. Not all women not liars. Like that when they tell you that stuff, they really believe it when they say it. Just like how Kasani said, like she convinced herself it didn't happen in her life. It really didn't happen. Go ahead. What you look like you want to say something?
Well, Trav asked me a question that I think it helped the conversation, so I want to get to that. He said, "AP, knowing this, then what made you want to be locked down?" I'll never be locked down. Okay, I'll say this though: when you have a woman that you want to do certain things with, you better know what comes with that woman, because part of being quote unquote red pill, you know, female nature. So when you deal with a woman, you know you accepting all kind of stuff that can come with a woman. But if they benefit to you, you know, is outweighs the trouble you may endure, then you may do what I did. You understand? But for anybody that need to know, I never married a woman for a woman. I got married before as a young man because I was religious as hell and I was, you know, in the streets so tough I thought I was gonna die. So I was trying not to go to hell. That's the first time. This second time is centered around my family, my children. Did I have to marry a woman for that? No. My woman worked hard as a side chick friend, you know, and eventually I wanted to bless her with something that I thought she'd never get if she chose me, which is a wedding. So I gave her a wedding. And we didn't put it on paper for 2 years later until I decided that, you know what, I got to leave my money to somebody. I trust her more than anybody in the world to make sure my kids get what they're supposed to get. If something happened to me, I trust her more than anybody in the world that she's going to take care of me if I was ailing or sick or paralyzed or whatever. But do I trust her not to cheat? Fuck no. And guess what? She may very well never gave me no signs that she would. But just all of my life experience, I would never be lame enough to think a woman can't be beguiled, as I said before.
Right. No, I definitely ain't putting it past no chick. So shout out to King Solomon. Good to see you, brother. He said, "What's up, Trav? TOP, Nelly, AP, my man King Dre."
What's up, fellas? What's up?
He says, "When we cheat, we don't sabotage and all of that because it doesn't really matter. Because it doesn't really bother us. Hurting our girls bother us, but not the cheating itself." That's facts, bro. Because and that's why dudes take it harder because men know that you had to have some type of emotional tie to that guy a little bit. It's a little more lenient now because women are getting really into sex, and there's women who they could just have sex randomly, but for the most part, like a woman gotta like something about a man to have sex with him, let alone cheat. But a dude really ain't gotta have like shit about a woman. You know what I'm saying? Most dudes don't have to get turned on. They already horny already, and then here come the woman.
Do you think there's women that feel like men when it comes to sex, that they literally just need a hard pipe and they don't care who it's attached to? Because I know women like that.
You said
they don't need a. I know women that do not need a connection. They are thirsty for D, and if they feel like there's some good D around, they'll take it, and they'll let the homie smash. So there are women that behave like some men that they want a nut. They literally look at it like, I want a nut, and they're gonna find someone that can help them with that.
No, I agree. I just said like that's why I'm saying it's different now. Like there are women that move like dudes, but they still
have you felt like it was different when we were shorties? Because I don't remember a time. I'm 37. I don't remember a time where chicks didn't move like that. I remember a time where they weren't so openly honest about it, but I don't remember a time that they didn't move like that. I see the problem I had was my brother's a player. I was a player. My close homies was a player. And we used to run chicks in and out our crib like crazy. Chicks who was supposed to be claimed by people, chicks that was supposed to be squares, athletic chicks, nerds, bookworms, street chicks, ratchet chicks. I mean, you name it. They picked their poison. They got around us. If they like the dark skinned brothers, they mess with the dark skinned homies. If they like the light skinned brothers, they mess with me and my brother. And guess what? Some of them mess with all of us. So it really just depends. And again, these women are out here married right now. These women are out here looking like they never did nothing wrong before. And if we ever pulled their card, they husband or men will probably leave them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a whole lot of experiences of these honest, innocent women, but I will say this, and I did a video about this a long ass time ago, that the only women I ever seen be faithful are women that are like deadly afraid of something. They either deadly afraid of abuse from a man, or they deadly afraid of losing him because he's such a good guy, or he's holding something over her head, like maybe he supports her financially, or she really do love the hell out of him and don't want him to leave, or I've seen them be afraid and can hold that together. But when a woman's not afraid, ain't nothing stopping her from doing nothing. And I ain't saying be no abuser now. So any man in the chat that don't understand what I'm saying, keep your hands off a chick. That's the worst thing to go to jail for or die for. Keep your hands off these chicks. But I ain't never seen a woman that wasn't afraid really hold herself together. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to get the direct question so I can give you a direct answer.
If you think a woman that's okay, you tell me, describe the woman to me that you believe is the good girl, is the one that's loyal and faithful. How do you know this? How can you determine that?
It ain't no type. It ain't no one. It's just like you get a piece of putty, right? And then, or let's say what you call that, a chia pet. You just got to know when it need. It don't look like anything. It can look fat, it can look short, it can look white, it can look bad. It's like Grand Theft Auto, right? So it's Grand Theft Auto. I'm the person running around. Okay, so I can hop in any car. I just got to know how to get in any car. So women that are emotional, some women, like, they, regardless of how they look in their job, they have archetypes. Like some women, they show they love by being needy. Some women, they show their affection by giving a lot. Like a lot of you guys, you think you macking on chicks because she doing stuff for you. That's just the type of chick she is. It ain't really got nothing to do with you. That's just how she show that she like people. Or a woman can get your name tattooed on you and you've been talking to her 6 months and you like, I'm a player, I mean, I got boss game. No, she didn't did that before. You know what I'm saying? That's just how, when she's into you, a lot of you guys in relationships, you get girls and then they champion you and say you're great and all of this type of stuff. You're not really so great. That's how they are when they're in love. That's just how they show it. If you go back 3 or 4 or 5 guys, they did the same exact thing with them. You know what I'm saying? You're just the current person. So that's just how it works. There doesn't look like anything. There's not a type or anything like that. It's just like a chia pet. Oh, I can skip water day. It's just knowing the actual thing that you're dealing with, like personality wise and stuff like that. Personality wise, and what that person needs and how that person's motivated. Those are the things you got to know when you deal with people, because it's just like when I deal with kids. Some certain kids are motivated by discipline, other ones not. So in a relationship, I could be in a relationship and put this girl on ice, right? But this girl might be an independent type of chick who don't really need to do like that. I could put her on ice and it might not be effective. She might just go live her life, even though she don't want to. The pride is making her not do what she want to do. So then I would know, okay, well, boom, that can't work on her. For her, I got to do it another way. She reacts by me entertaining other women. When I flirt with other women, that's how I get her to do what she wants. Or boom, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I, you know, she may act a certain way, but when I get in the kitchen and cook her favorite meal, boom, every now and then, that's how I get her. And then she becomes into me sexually. So it's like knowing your prey, knowing the thing that you're dealing with. There's not, like I say, it's not a type, not a personality. It's just knowing, just being able to kind of assess what things are, and then that's how you deal with it.
I mean, if you saying that dealing with women that are about your life and about helping you and about assisting you or being dedicated to you and all of that, don't got nothing to do with her box. Because I've watched women who hold their man down until it come to her box. Yeah. She'll do everything. They'll get on the phone with you right before they come in the hotel with you, and call a dude up and be like, "Yeah, baby, yeah, I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up, and then I'll be on my way home. All right, love you." And go 30 minutes, and she back on the phone leaving out. Y'all getting dressed and washing up, and she back on the phone like, "Yeah, you said you needed what? Yeah, I'm gonna cook them. I'm gonna put them out. Matter of fact, put that in the oven or turn the oven on, because I'm telling you, bro, I done seen way too much, and I feel sad for people who don't know that you don't have a hold on nobody. You can't control nobody. You know, nothing you can do, nothing you can say. When a person has that urge to do what they want to do, I don't know too many people that don't do it. And I'll tell you one more story. It was this woman. She had topped me, but wouldn't have sex with me because she felt like having sex with me would be cheating. But you topping me though.
Yeah, I had that happen a lot of times, bro.
Bro, women is insane.
Yeah, I didn't have that happen a lot. I didn't got topped by a lot of chicks who didn't feel like it was.
Oh man, let me say something else, because I thought I saw something I wanted to address. BC brought up Shira 7, right? Saying that the dumbest thing a woman could do is mess up her bag by cheating on a husband who provides. I agree with Shira that would be stupid. But what you don't understand is a woman that don't. You want me to read it all the way through?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to read it all the way through just for people that might be listening and not watching. Shira 7 says the dumbest thing a woman can do is mess up her bag by cheating on a husband who provides. I wonder if those women were not financially satisfied with their men. Let me explain something. It be chicks with nice looking wealthy men and they cheat. It be chicks with what most women would consider a perfect catch and they cheat. Once a woman secures the bag, all of that bag talk goes out the window because she done got a baby with the bag. She know if she leaves, she ain't broke. She know if she leaves, she's straight. You dig? And who she might be cheating with might be of equal value to her man. So she'll leave a dude. Let's say a dude got $2 million. She'll go sleep with a dude with a $500,000. Because she got a baby with the cat with the $2 million, so she knows she at least gonna get a bag from him. Then she gonna be with the cat with $500,000. You understand? I have never seen a chick hold down one of these quote unquote providers simply because they was providing. I know a woman right now getting taken care of, and one of her biggest issues is because her son be getting a lot of stuff from dude. Like, you know, so the son actually wants dude around because, you know, he wearing Gucci and he wearing all this stuff. She can't stand having to kiss dude and play, you know, do the play with dude. But he ain't even, I'm looking at the dude. No homo, the dude ain't the bad looking guy. He can actually do better than her probably. But women want what they want. It has nothing to do with the level of man or level of finances. Go ahead, bro.
See, this is the problem. People connect when they see someone who is successful, who has a nice body, who has a nice house, who has multiple businesses, multiple exotic cars. That does not mean he got game, and it doesn't mean he understands women. People seem to mix that up. That when you're successful, that means you automatically understand game. So, you know, providers, most of them, yeah, they provide, but they ain't got game, and they don't understand women. So the women get bored and do stuff because the dude, yeah, he's paying all the bills, he's making sure stuff, but he don't understand her. He don't understand her. So that's where the conflict is. And then about the other thing, you can't really control a woman sexually, but then it just depends on the woman and the kind of cat that you're dealing with. Because a woman can't hold that over my head. I can chill with you and you can tell me you had sex last night. It literally would not bother me. You know what I'm saying? If you can tap into a woman to the point where you can control what she does. You can literally control another person. It's possible what's being done. You can't control her sexually, but you can control her and by her decisions. So you can control people. But then again, sometimes the effort falls off, like how pimps do. They might have a lock on one, but then they get two or three. They can't provide that same effort as they gave her before because now they got these other ones. But the sex stuff is like, I'd rather a woman, be less combative, listen, and just be on game tight with me and do her thing sexually than not. If we're dating and she's not, and I'm the only one hitting that, that's not like a super bonus to me. It doesn't. I don't take super pride in that. I don't really care. All I care about is when I reach out for whatever it is. If I need a hug, if I need some money or whatever, if I need my dog washed, if I need my car washed, if I need to just call her on three-way, as long as she answers them calls, then I don't really care about that part of it. But that's just me.
And I'll go back to what I said about the older women that I asked, those elderly women, basically. I believe that they was being 100% honest with me when they said 95% of women. My experiences tell me 95%. When I interview women on my channel or I talk to women just in general, they all honest with me. When I'm hanging with my wife and all her coworkers and friends, all of them tell me they hoes, but my one wife out the group supposedly ain't gonna cheat. You get what I'm saying? I'm with these other married women while they powwowing and drinking and kicking it, and they just talking about their personal business. What you think my wife say when I'm not around? I don't know these magical women who now again, they can be disciplined when necessary. And same thing what BC was saying. They'll secure the bag with good behavior. They'll secure a man. They'll secure a wedding ring. They'll secure a family. But once they feel like they secured everything, they not so damn disciplined no more. They will do what they feel like doing. And again, it goes back to what I was saying before. And I want women in the chat to either confirm or deny what I'm saying. They can turn a man down that's very attractive and then be fantasizing about the dude for weeks. Now, women, if I'm lying, put a 2. If I'm honestly saying some real shit, put a 1.
Yeah. COP said that. I made a video about that 2 years ago, bro. If you understand women's love languages, it makes you so much more game tight. Because the problem is, you want to love the chick how you want her to. You want to love the chick how you want to love her. How you want to love her and how she want to be loved, it's not the same. And you can't. And the thing is, too, even dudes who understand that, they try to win over. Like, let me show you why my kind of love is better than the kind of love you receive. No, fool. The kind of love she been receiving is the kind of love that she like. Eat it. It's all good, bro. Yeah, she liked to be yelled at, bro. She that type of chick, bro. She had a situation when she was 13 and it turned her off, and she it turned her on, and she liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you believe women know what they like?
Some of them do. Some of them don't. Some of them. Okay. Some of them could go their whole life. Just like, for instance, it could be a woman. Boom. So you got a chick who she's 18, and then boom, she married her high school sweetheart. So they've been married for like from the age of 20 to 50. Boom. So You know, married, had a kid, had a house, did this, did that, did this, did that. Perfect in picture. Whatever. We got a perfect picture. Boom. Now they divorced. Now they divorced. Now the woman get depressed, meet some dude down the line who's in the dominatrix and all that type of stuff. And she really, then he take her to the sex club. Come find out she like to be choked out, spanked, tallied, and all that type of shit, right? But she was never introduced to it prior. So she had a liking for that, but she hadn't been introduced to it to know what she liked and what she didn't like. So
Exactly.
It's all there. You feel me? What's up, JB?
No, I can see that. But again, people don't know what they like until they see it. Or
They do be like that,
it.
Nelly. I'ma show her better. You last dude, he used to. Your last dude didn't take you on date nights. I promise every Friday I never will miss one. That's the vibe when y'all say it. That's what they feel. How I just did y'all. Your last man, he didn't rub your feet. I will be the best foot rubber for you. Dead ass. Put a fire sign in the chat. That's I'm for real. Y'all do that. That's how it be. You got to realize that. You see, you don't realize how not player it is because you just say it out of your mouth and it just sounds regular. Like it sounds like I don't see nothing wrong. All I did was say, hey, your dude. He didn't used to rub your feet. You had a long day. I'm just saying I rub your feet every night. That's all. I'm not simping. But in her ears, I'll do anything that you did this last day what you didn't do. That's what she hear. I'm telling you. Y'all think I'm being funny? That's the vibe you give. When you guys say, I'll never live without you. And you be thinking, wow, if I tell her I will never live without her, wouldn't that be the most champion thing to say? I'm giving her clarity that she wants to me not to live without her, right? Then she pull her ass back when you told her that.
I'm going to say this about all the pampering you can do to a woman. You better not never do it thinking that you're getting cool points with a woman. The only thing you should be pampering a woman for is because you like wet. And you just trying to get her wet before you get in it. Because it really ain't got nothing to do with no woman. My desire to get wet is the only reason I will rev up an engine or get a woman hot. Because I want that motherfucker soaking. But it ain't got nothing to do with, I want her to love me more. Or I want her to think I'm better than the next guy. Because I do stuff that they don't do. I can even consider that. I just want it dripping wet when I get to it. That's just how I am. Because guess what? You can't get some really whack sex if you don't, get her ready. And that's a fact. And just her topping you off ain't going to do it after you've been with somebody for a minute.
Mm-hmm. King Dre says, Api, do you know who Malik and Melly is? I don't know that. I don't know them. Oh, but you. That's an inside joke. King Solomon know that. But you. Trav, just be you. Hazel say, the biggest turn off is a man comparing himself to the next. Yeah, that's facts. Hey, I want to play this clip. Now, this is a random clip. I watched one of these earlier, and I'm Nick got keys. I'm familiar with him or whatever. You know who that is? AP.
If you asking me, no, I never heard of him. No.
Oh well, he do the prank videos like Fresh Prince videos. So I'm gonna pull it up. So just now, I'm gonna pull up one randomly that I don't even know just to see. We talking about cheating, how hypergamous women can be. So basically, he be trying to holler at the chicks, and he got exotic cars like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and all that, and how they flip flop once they see it.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, I'll let you do the honors. You pick the one. So I'm gonna screen share it, and then you tell me which one you want me to pick. If you guys got a question in the chat, all you gotta do is hit that super chat, bro. If you got a wrench, then that's why you getting free. If I'm answering free questions because they got wrenches, that's why. In case you're wondering. You see which one you look?
Yeah, give me But you know what's crazy about some of these, bro?
What?
And this is just my first opinion looking at these. Bro, these all look produced.
Oh, well, we about to see right now. Whether they produced or not, if I get a Lamborghini and you get a Lamborghini, something similar would happen because we wouldn't even start bad like how they start bad.
Yeah, bro, but you listen, man, I gotta be honest, bro. I had nice cars a long time, you know what I'm saying? It's certain women that don't give a fuck what you doing, dog.
True.
So for all these happen to be some pretty decent looking chicks, and they all look in a certain way and they all dress a certain way. These look like some produced videos to me, bro. I don't believe the validity of these, but for the sake of the conversation, let's watch them and see what's up. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this though. Nice car is one thing. Lamborghini truck is another thing.
Trust me, it ain't, bro. It's chicks that see bosses like that be scared of AIDS.
No. I'm not talking about
me. And they'll be wanting to go. Like, I know he get too much pussy.
No. I'm not saying with a Lamborghini truck you can get any woman. What I'm saying is where he's at, they in Miami, so it's certain type of chicks that's over there. So that's Miami bait.
Okay, I get you. I dig it. I dig what you're saying.
That's where they at. That's where they
correct. I totally understand. Like if they go in the outskirts or a different part of Florida, it might not be popping the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel you. Let's check it out though.
All right, let's go.
Hey, how you doing?
If you need me to stop it, just tell me to stop it.
Where you walking away? Where you walking to? What do you want? To know your name. I'm Nate. Nice to meet you. Wait, so you're not gonna tell me your name? Why? You don't want to talk? You from out here? Why? You got a boyfriend or something? For real? You're not here right now, so can I get your number real quick? You got an Instagram? Facebook? I'm gonna add you on Facebook. For real? You got some nice eyes.
See, like personally, like for me, I don't even like chicks like that. Like her vibe, I don't like that kind of vibe of the chick. She's pretty, but I don't like all that. But y'all can take it. I don't like black women. That's what I call it. I don't like. It's too much black women for me. I don't like all that sass.
Bro, I know black women. If she wasn't interested, she wouldn't have slowed down her stride. He wouldn't even got that many questions off. She said no about 4 or 5 times. An average chick is gonna walk so damn fast past him that she wouldn't even acknowledge the first initial whatever. You know what I'm saying?
She said she walked like a chicken. All right, come on. Let's see.
Let's go.
What's good, yo? It's your boy Nate. Before we get started into the video, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe right now and turn on your post notifications because the grind is not about to stop. I'm posting every single day, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. If you guys are not following me on my social media, all my social media here today, so God. So you trying to play me? You have to go, but you're still here though. Let me get your number. Your real one. Man, stop giving me the fake one. I want the real one. Because I know it's not a 281 we're Houston. Come on now. That's not
saying is no interest. Saying nothing is no interest for real.
Sure?
That's good. That's good game with Trav said. I'm gonna elaborate on that.
All right.
My damn me. Oh.
Oh yeah, that is a good point.
What?
That's nice.
What Trav said.
You over here. You didn't want to give me your number. You can say that's your dad's number. Why give me your dad's number? I want yours.
Where'd it go?
But that.
What if I call your dad? Oh, if I call your dad, he's gonna give me your number. For real. What was your name? See you over here trying to play with me. Like, come on. I mean, but you still, giving me your attention, so you must be feeling me a little bit.
And he on the stroll too. If this is even close to being real, he on the stroll. Man, you can't peep it. Bitches like that I have a car, even if it's a raggedy ass Mitsubishi. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no way.
I ain't even really trip. He out there on the stroll.
No, 100%.
Hey, you know what's? Hold on.
If it's real anyway, I don't feel it.
See, that's hella funny. So look, this was happening.
Look at her shoes, bro. She got some clear heels on, my nigga.
Hold on.
With a jumper on with no panties and bra. That's a stroll. If it's real.
Look. So look, she on the stroll. So look, this is what he really doing. He on the stroll making fake YouTube videos. Really, he just pre-qualifying his chicks for when he turned the camera off. So
Exactly. And no, like he might not know these
instead
chicks.
of cold approaching, he just cold approaching for himself and was like, oh, I just did YouTube. So anyways, here go your issue in my back pocket. You're like, yeah,
Exactly.
I got 500 for you.
Not even that much.
Yeah, what Trav said is facts. Saying no is interest too. Saying nothing is interest for real.
There's some truth to that.
That's facts. Let me see, Lottery Guru. He said, Afi, I have a question. Do you believe a woman can really love a man? I'm starting to question that because in my personal life, I feel like females in my love life, what I can feel it. Question because in my personal life, it feels like a female's in my life, what I can do for them. Yeah, it's about what you can do for them and how you make them feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Women can love you, but love is just an emotion. That's just like, can you be angry? Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're in angry.
Love is somebody don't make you loyal either.
Yeah. You ain't in angry or I'm in sad. Like love is just like any other emotion. You feel it and then you don't feel it.
I don't believe in it at all. I think we just like what we like while we like it, but we call it love because when you really like it, you call it love.
Yeah. But I'm saying like people just think if I'm dealing with a chick, once I tell her I love her, it equals all of these things. Okay, I like you, you my girl, and all that. Oh, okay, well we dating, we exclusive. I love you. That means these are my love features. These are and I love you. She unlocked my I love you features and shit now. So now that I say I love her, now these are the new features that you can do. Now I'm going to do this. Now instead of 30 minutes, since I love you now, we can talk for an hour at a time. You know what I'm saying? The I love you features and shit. You know.
Hey, I just had this random thought for no reason. I think that if men really want to know if your woman love you, you should give her a plan for you. Give her some things that you need her to produce for you. It's like how a pimp will require a choosing fee. The choosing fee ain't really about the money. It's about showing me that you really about what you saying you about. Before I put any time or energy into you, choose up. And that same thing with a woman. You should require something that you need from that woman before you even consider do she love you or not. If she love you so much, show me, bitch. My bad. I'll keep cussing, bro. My bad.
No, that's good. I'm the same way. I mean, I got a chapter about that in my book. The art of the shit test. You got to do the shit testing. You don't just always figure out what to do from her shit. You got to do it too. I mean, you can do what you want. You ain't got to do it, but you should be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Trav asked the ladies in the chat, if women tell you they haven't had sex in like 2 to 3 years, boy, Trav, he be fixated on his stuff. No, because
he asks the best questions too, though.
Yeah, but some of them, he be trying to make it seem like they ain't personal when they do.
Oh, they 100% personal.
Like,
that'd be clear. That'd be like, hypothetically speaking, let's say you mixed and you 5'11" and 165 pounds, 2% body fat. It's all good, bro. I feel you, but that's how you gonna know. You know what I mean? Actually, don't be afraid, bro.
What do you say, ladies in the chat? If a woman, oh yeah,
Did I read that out loud or did I read it in my head? Because I know
you read it out loud.
Oh, okay.
And did we have a woman answer?
No, I think we just start talking about how he be doing stuff. I don't even think I answered it. I didn't answer it. Oh, for the ladies, if a woman tells you they haven't had sex in 2 to 3 years, what percentage are telling the truth? I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, man.
I don't usually meet women that say that. They'll say some shit. It don't usually be that long, though.
I do believe there's women that can go 2 years without having sex with a man. She either is really into masturbation or she got a female lover. Because what y'all never talk about, which we need to talk about, is how many of these women actually have a female lover. It's a lot of them, and the ages from old ladies to young teenage girls.
There are so many you dudes girlfriends. They didn't have sex with their best friend. Their best friend, and you meet and you be like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Christina? Oh, good to see you." You hug her. They didn't have sex before. I'm talking now. Let's do the percentages of that. 70.
Man, it's high.
70.
It's high.
70.
It is real. And guess what? I know some that didn't want the best friend because they was too friendly with each other, but they did get down with another chick. It just wasn't the main best friend because they was like, "Nah, we too tight. I don't want to, nothing to go crazy." But you're right.
If they never did the scissors, they didn't at least French kissed, top
or just straight head. Yep. Just got let their friend do them and they didn't do it back.
I promise you, God on damn it. They didn't did la 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 la. You see that combo? La 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 la.
BC says she been celibate for 3 years.
For sure. If a chick tells me that, in my mind, she's an automatic liar.
She might be keeping it real.
BC, because that's what I'm saying. They might have went through some shit. Like that's what I was saying earlier. Like she could have went through some shit and just be like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? She could have spied 9/11. She ain't tripping on no dick.
Yeah.
She's seen the plane come into a building and she survived that. She's traumatized. She's just happy to be alive. She's just in her house like a cat woman now.
Hey, and it's women with health problems y'all don't know about.
Facts.
For real.
Look, okay, she said, look, we got one right now. So if y'all got some game, you better salute BC's a DM because she ain't got none in 3 years. That's what she said. I've been celibate for 3 years. It was deliberate for 1.5 years. I fell into depression and stopped dating, period. See, now we got, well, guess what, BC? See, now you better be lucky you ain't got no picture up here because that would have ended right there when you said that. That's how these dudes is.
But you know what? The crazy part is her depression probably set in from the lack of sex. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but when I heard that you did it 1.5 years deliberately, and after that you fell into a depression, which ended up in a couple more years. Mm-hmm. Your lack of sex, that's why when people be talking about it, get control over your body shit, I know some of y'all agree with that. I don't. I need to bust a nut. I wouldn't produce so much damn nut if it's supposed to just sit. I'm getting it up out of me, goddammit.
Ronald James said, "Afi fam, these educators is off the chain, especially the ones that are married, bro." Yeah, all cheaters be cheating. That's a whole like cheater society, bro. There's a whole
King Dre. That's what I'm on, bro.
Bro, it be so many affairs and stuff, bro. Like I remember when you work in the summer where all the schools meet up at one place and shit and do shit. Man, this where you get all the scoops. It be all type of marriage affair scandal every time, bro. It's always new ones because people can't help themselves. It's so damn nasty and sexy. Sales are up. Are there any tactics a man can use to extract truth from a woman when he knows she lying? Yep. You tell her the truth that with the shit you did. She ain't gonna tell you the truth at all if you don't admit to nothing.
That's facts.
That's just it. Case closed.
Do you think there's a woman that can keep it all the way real
No,
and like tell you everything?
no, because women's perspective.
Yeah.
Sometimes women rationalize with their own self, and it's really real to them.
Oh man,
Gang.
yeah, that's real. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's real. Because then they'll even remember something wrong, like because they didn't really blocked off the reality of how it went down. That's real.
Yeah, did he ask a question? Oh, he said,
They'll pass a lie detector test.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same way. Like, just think about any of y'all players in the chat. When you have an interaction with a woman and you and the woman telling your friend what happened, the versions is different. You don't even understand. Like, that's not how it happened. Like, you were both there, but she's really telling. She's not lying. She's telling her version of what happened. So just think about her version of what happened when you ain't right there.
Or I just let him go.
Like, let me lie to this nigga real quick. It don't happen like that, but
bro, I let him go down on me. That was it. That's one of the biggest lies.
Oh, yeah.
I let him go down on me. That was it. Bro, it's so listen, and you know what killed me? Women all say, I ain't that's them other girls. Dog, women say the most typical things, man. They all say the same things. I don't know, man.
These girls out here running themselves with vibrators, and when they start dating again, they can't have regular sex to get off. Yeah, because they didn't got too nasty, because they can be getting them toys with like the super features unlocked. They got the in love. Look, they got the love features on dildos too. Like, look, they got the regular dildo, and then if you unlock this feature, that means she gonna chase you. If you unlock these two features, that means you're gonna catch her soul. And then they get used to doing all of this, and then here you just come, all you doing is this.
Bro, they be wanting a man in between them legs, but like he point out, I've ran into a couple women who clitoris is like, if you don't hit that mug with a you know what I mean, it needs some assistance. You know what I'm saying? I have ran into that. And it was a woman that kind of like how BC explained. She really was trying not to be out here dating. So she had the little thing, the little massager, plugged up to the wall with a little knob on it. It got her there every time, but she required that mug.
Shout out to King Dre too for that cheat code TikTok.
Hit it with the back of the shovel, AP.
Appreciate you, bro, for sharing that. King Dre, you already know, man. I asked my man for a favor, he delivered. That's what I like. And that's game right there too. And this is game. This is wisdom for life for everybody in the chat. Don't be focused on when you ask. You can now, if you want to use this and put it in dating, then fine, that you have it. But what I'm telling you is, it don't matter what people do for you. Don't focus on if they saying yeah. Focus on how they saying yeah. Just because somebody doing some stuff for you don't mean they want to do it. And I'm not talking about just general stuff like you call somebody from, hey, could you pick me up from the airport? And they sleep and they still gonna do it. Like that. I mean, they still gonna do it. They just like, damn, bro, I'm asleep. Like that don't mean they don't like you type of stuff. You know, they just like, it's inconvenient for them. Like, oh, yeah, damn, I gotta drive all the way back. They still gonna do it. It's still love. But pay attention for when you ask people for favors, how they respond. You just be focused on like, oh, if they do it, cool, it's a win. No, like, do they want to help you, or are they just helping you? Are they helping you? So now you got one in the hole. Now it's 1-1, or do they really want to help you? Pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Dating and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like just like a girl can say, "Hey, baby, I miss you." She don't miss you. She just want you to hear. She want to hear you say it. And instead of just asking, "Do you miss me?" she say it. Boom, auto reply. Love you too. Auto reply. You know that's how it goes. Yeah. The Trav says, I'm the most square dude that got turned off by things by women. All my super freaky experiences, woman woman lured me.
Lured me in. Into. They
That's
lured him into. But you know what?
how I learned.
Somebody showed us all everything we know. Whether it was something we was watching, whether it was some woman we dealt with, you know, some of the things I learned how to be or techniques was from certain women that wasn't afraid to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what they like or what how they prefer things. You know what I'm saying? You get a woman that'll say you trash because she never corrected you and let you do the same thing for you know, every time y'all hooked up. You know, you gonna learn. You gonna learn, and if you really care to learn, you're gonna be paying attention and you're gonna be watching and observing things, and that's where you're gonna get a lot of your game from, just being a sponge, you know what I'm saying, and soaking it up. You know what I mean? That comes from your sex game, your physical fitness, you know, whatever you trying to do, business, anything. If you constantly looking to pick up extra things that can help you, you're gonna be eventually you're gonna be the shit. You know what I mean? Because every time I think I'm cold, I get colder. You dig? So you know the game don't never stop.
That's facts, bro. What do you say again? I smashed 2 chicks. I trained at the same time within days from work. All the freaky techniques. Yep, they showed me like Paul May and showed the white chick in Kill Bill. That's where I learned my game from. I learned my game from women. You learned the game
a lot of it.
The only thing, the difference between me and Trav is I picked up on it. I picked up on what you picked up on when I was a teenager, and you waited when you got grown. So
hey, you know what?
You picked up on, I was just a teenager.
You know what else, bro? You learn what to do by finding out what you ain't supposed to do. Because you done did little shit where you was like, I ain't doing that no more. Like that didn't work so well. You know what I'm saying? So you make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? You know. But same thing with this cheating thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's levels to how a man views a woman. Like there might be a man who hasn't been cheated on many times, or he felt like he caused the woman to cheat. So he has a different view of whether or not women could cheat. Then you have another man who I consider myself to be one who's seen too many opportunities that women, you know, couldn't hold it together in. And over the years, I have come up with the conclusion that it ain't too many. The percentage of women that can truly hold it down is just too small. Most women can be whittled down if you really want to pursue a woman. I've been told no so many times and end up smashing a chick.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Hazel Eyes.
Good night, Hazel Eyes. Always fire. Have a good night. Good night. Always good energy.
Yeah, she always got some good support.
Mm-hmm.
And she be keeping it real.
Y'all enjoying the stream? What's up?
Oh, hey, let's go here, man. Is there a certain race of women that are more, let's not say race, let's say culture. Is there a certain type of culture that is more faithful than others? You might can help me better with that because you've been way more traveled and as you know.
No, bro. It's all the same. Women, see, hold on. Nah, bro. Y'all put a fire sign in the chat. I got some fire heavy game to premiere to you niggas. You ain't never heard before. Yeah, I need confirmation. I'm not going to just freely tell you this is deep fire level game. It's out super chat. Let's put that on hold. Let me remember. Just hold on. We're gonna put that. It's too much. That's like it's a whole Patreon video. This is some shit. No, for real. Y'all gotta pay me because this is some shit that I want to actually premiere, like when I do a webinar or something. The cats is paying. I gotta tell them first.
I like what Chris said already. Chris James said women are as faithful as their culture forces them to be.
Yeah. So I give you a short answer. No, I'm not gonna get the deep game right now, but I will say No, it's not a culture at all. It's just because the sex part is individual. Now the loyalty part can be culture and ethnicity, what wise. But like I say, sexual nature and keeping being down for you is two different things. So you know what I'm saying. You can have a woman that's down for you for sure. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. That don't mean that she ain't gonna step out on you. You know what I'm saying. And it could be something that you did wrong or not. You could have, you could be catting off, or she could just be bored. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Um, but no, the sex part is individual because certain women are turned on different sexually. That's another thing. You cats be working on your game, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to do this. Like all women don't like six packs. You on your purpose trying to get a good body. Some women don't like that. Some women want you to be a teddy bear. You see what I'm saying? Or you meet a chick and you got a lot of money, so you want to buy everything she want. Buying her everything she want don't turn her on. Just because she asks you, she don't know that's why she get turned off. You know what I'm saying? You just doing what you feel you supposed to do, and she's accepting it, but she's even probably questioning herself, like, how come I'm not like super into this guy for that? Then on the flip side, you can you can give a girl fire attention, fire sex, but if you ain't buying her nothing, she don't think you love her. Then we got other women who, if you don't kick their ass, they don't feel you love them, or get aggressive with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta know that. That's how the love language is real stuff. That's real. That's the real deal. Sir Ism, what's going on, pimping? That's the real deal, man. So it doesn't matter. Like whites ain't better, blacks ain't better, Asians ain't better, whatever that. But it's individual. But some ethnicities know how to. Okay, I'll give you a taste of the game. I want to unpack it because certain ethnicities know how to please a man better. Because when men are pleased physically and emotionally, it makes them act right. Now, whether that's faithful or whatever, for some guys it is faithful. So I will say certain girls kind of know how to be more like a lady to make a man get invested more. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the sex thing, that's a toss up. Big facts. What's up? What you over there eating? You took yourself off at 3 so you could munch on something. I had a granola bar, bro. I had one of these. AP,
Yeah.
you in deep thought?
I'm just chilling, man, because you know what? I ain't got nothing else to say. Like not dig it, right? We could talk about it. I feel the way I feel, dog. Ain't nothing gonna change my mind about it. Because again, we talking, man, how many years would that be? 24? 24 years of being for sure about what I've seen and watched women do. And I'm talking about all ages, man. I dated older women my whole life. I was obviously around my peer group. You know, I got nieces now. You know, I'm privy to the behaviors and attitudes and personalities of all kind of different women. I'm mixed myself, so I know at least enough about white and black culture. You get what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of different things in my time, man. You know what I mean? And I've also seen women change their feelings like, you know, like a light switch. Like they can literally feel one way today and feel another way tomorrow. And you know, they don't have anything in their DNA, because I believe this is really their nature, that will make them be comfortable with comfort. I feel like women aren't comfortable being comfortable. So they're always looking for the next thing. Now they'll dwell in some, in something for a long time, or the whole time yearning for something new, yearning for some excitement. You know what I mean? That excitement might not come in a completely whole phase, but it might literally come with just a moment of weakness. And if there's men prowling like I used to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like that anymore, of course. But when I used to prowl, and my homies used to prowl, we used to take them down, man. We liked them all big and small, man.
Thanks. Shout out to my man, Sir Ism, with the pimping. And guess what? Remember we talked about features. We talked about features. He unlocked the feature. He unlocked it's a super chat party. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat party. It's a super chat party. Shout out to Sir Ism for the $25 super chat. You see,
For
do
sure.
certain things, you unlock features. After a certain amount of super chats, y'all get a party. You come in here, what super chat? One super chat ain't gonna do it. You gotta do certain things to unlock certain functions, just like y'all did. Y'all drop 5 more, we'll do another one. That's how it goes. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna slide through to your shit too. The next one.
So we should
pick a partner who is good to us outside of cheating. If they do cheat, they will be look. Women will have a dude, AP, that will do anything that they want, but the woman will leave them because they can't be faithful. But then they'll mess with a dude who's faithful that can't do shit they want. I should just do a super chat party just for that part that I said. Yeah,
I got a whole video on that exact thing. Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact. They'll break up a home. They'll take a father away from his kids because he can't be faithful to you. Then you'll let a new nigga come in and be around your kids who ain't gonna be faithful to you. Women are irresponsible. Now I ain't gonna say women. I'm gonna say women and their control over their man's penis has ruined a lot of families. And guess what? That woman herself could be unfaithful and would still act like it's the end of the world if she find out her man was unfaithful.
Thanks. Hold on, DJ. I see your questions. I'm about to get to them right now. Dwayne Jones, my brother. Dwayne Jones, like you talked, that's my homeboy. That's my first friend. I said was when I moved to the town. So shout out to him. Special shout out. And a special shout out too. It's time for you to super chat too. Everybody else doing, I know you personally, you gotta drop 5 just on the love. Just on the love, your boy doing this thing, man. And he got his book coming out, his 5th book in 3 weeks. You gotta show love. Because now you're gonna make the strangers look bad. You can't make the strangers look better than the original friends. Well, you just gotta drop the $199 or something, bro. It's just like, come on, man. Your boy got products out here. And this. Let me get to his question, though. He said, I know you guys have probably already spoke on this, but what do you think dating and everything is going to be like after the pandemic and the cities are freed up? I think it's going to be the same. People, just like the cheating, people figure out the ways to do the stuff that they want to do.
Yep.
Yep. I'm just ready for it to just figure out what the new normal is, and we just roll with that instead of all these new updates of what it keeps going to be. Is this going to stay like this? Okay, now we can figure this out because I can't keep adjusting to y'all adjustments. I'm trying to adjust to adjustments, and y'all keep adjusting me and shit. I can't keep up with it. And I see you had another question. I personally think there's going to be a lot of thick women, a lot more thicker women after this pandemic. What do you think?
No, not really. I actually seen women doing the opposite. I've been watching women really getting it in, working out, doing the best they can. Surgeries ain't gonna stop either. They're
This
gonna be on it.
super chat party. Y'all gonna get started. Thank you. See what I'm saying? See? My man dropped another 10. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, that's respect, bro.
Sir, ism.
That's respect. It must be payday.
I'm a have. Give me your email. I'm gonna have you on the next panel. You know I had stopped doing the panels, but that one I did, I actually like that. So I'm gonna start doing them again. Cause the one we was talking about, the TikTok. Did you hear that one?
You talking to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that one. I liked it, that one. I actually want to get on that mug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know that was my first one I did since my channel got deleted. So I actually
I don't mean on the panel. I want to get on TikTok after listening to that.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like listening to them early shows. I don't want to be on them. But when he was who was it? Was it How to Be a Player? Who was it? There was a couple cats on there, right?
Oh, How to Be a King Dre.
King Dre. Yeah, but they had me like I need to go and jump on that bad boy.
Yeah,
I'm with the smoke too. They was talking about how they be in the chat. I'm with the smoke.
You say I'm just a pimp, baby.
Yeah, I get it now.
He just pimping. That's all.
I get it.
Money out of bitch ass. That's all we doing.
Hey, I ain't mad at you for that, brother, at all.
Appreciate that. Have a nerdy black man panel. I've had that before. I've had guys come on shit talking about text and stuff. Yeah. Well, go back and listen to my black pill versus red pill channel. Then you get to hear the nerds talk. Going over there, type in A.P Kingdom. Where's it at? A.P Kingdom, black pill versus red pill. Boom, that video gonna come up. It's gonna be Darth Vader on there as the thumbnail. Watch that one, and then that's the nerds on there.
Man, if I could go back in time, bro, I would be the biggest nerd you have ever seen in your life. That's a fact. I would be the biggest nerd you ever seen in your life.
I'm smoking white runts. Thanks for the super chat. We about to have another party again. Golly, Sanji.
Yeah, he doing real good, my brother.
I've been subscribed to you for 3 years. Who, me or you?
You.
Oh, appreciate that. Happy to be catching you live. Thank you, Super Chat. Tuber Chat look like a troll, and he always come in and showing love and shit. Trav said he the coolest nerd he know.
That we know.
That we know.
I agree with that. I wouldn't even have called you a nerd, fam.
I'm a nerd too. I'm a
nerd if we're gonna just talk about people having interests. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a lot of different interests. But I think we all too gamed up, including you, Trav, to consider yourself a nerd.
I just have impeccable swag and charisma and mouthpiece and knowledge. BC said you got a diverse audience. Yeah, my audience is hella diverse. That's what I like. You get everything. It's rich cats in here, kids in here, players, but guess what ain't up in here? I don't get simps in my chat room. That's what I don't get. And when I do, they just come like 1 or 2 times and I kick their asses off.
Yeah, that should be fucking up the energy too sometimes, because everybody be vibing, and then you get a somebody in there playing games.
Bro, like the Cario get the trolls, bro.
Yeah, his whole channel would be especially when the lines is open.
The Cario get the trolls, and who else get the trolls? The Cario get the fire trolls. Steph get trolls too. He ain't went live in a long time. When he go live, man, they be in there trolling like crazy, bro. It's a mess, bro. How much it is. All right, man. Well, let's wrap it up, man. You guys got some questions in the chat. Let's take 3 questions about any and everything, and then we'll call it a night. You know what I'm saying? Lucario's colors make me want to go commit suicide.
They be on one, dog.
No, that it was me, Lucario, and it was I think it was K Zaggin. Bro, we had this guy on there. This cat was so sad. He made me sad, bro. I almost wanted to cry. Like his little story and shit and his vibe. I think I might have just got a blanket and laid down afterwards. I promise you. He killed the vibe, bro. Y'all be sleeping on the energy game, bro. I be saying this energy stuff because it's the really how I live. It ain't just cute, something cute to say. Like I can feel cats, man. Lucario's comments full of black pills. No, Lucario don't got black pills because them dudes over there actually be wanting sex.
That's all they call for.
Yeah, so them black pill kids, they talk you out of cheeks. They gonna tell you 7, 8 ways why you shouldn't get cheeks. No, they just dudes with no hope and no game. That's real, Afi. They be sad, bro. Hell yeah, bro. They sad for sure. They sad for sure. All right, let's get y'all questions in, man. Let me play my pimp music, matter of fact.
Hey, let's go here real quick.
Go ahead.
Are ugly women more faithful than beautiful women?
Put your Cash App in the chat too, AP, because people be wanting to donate and stuff, you know.
I don't feel like it. Come to my channel. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Player for Life. If you're not subscribed to Player for Life, that's all you should do. I'm sure you'll hit me later when you get a chance, but subscribe first.
So are fat women more? Nah, bro. Like I said, it's just the women, bro. There's fat women that got integrity and fat women that lie and cheat. It don't really matter about their size. It matter about their character and their experiences, the type of shit they go through, and the type of shit that they want to do.
I say ugly, man. Stop calling my beautiful black sisters, my big girls. I mean my BBWs. That's what I meant to say. Stop calling my BBWs ugly.
Nope.
I'm talking about ugly girls.
Because these ugly chicks don't be thinking they ugly. So nope. To us, we think, oh, you ugly. To themselves, they be like at least 7s.
That's
Check
true.
Not thinking
that's true. You very rarely find a woman that says she under a 7.
Look at the one on the show.
Yeah.
You still up in here, bro?
And I think she only did that because he told her she can't use 7.
That's the
she would have gladly said 7.
Mm-hmm.
And women be thinking they body make up for their face or their face make up for their body.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, y'all make sure y'all look. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me say this real quick.
Yep.
Say this real quick. Where's my book at? Okay, well, my book, Analytical Confusion, right? You go to that book, leave me a review. My first 10 reviews on that book, you send me the DM on Instagram, and I'll give you a free copy of Fight Finesse Game on Friday audiobook. You guys send me the screenshot though. You niggas be capping. I am not going word of mouth. Don't tell me you left a review and say I'm not sending it to you.
I still ain't did it.
But
my bad. I gotta write a post-it note and put it on the computer.
That's the homework.
I'm gonna do it too, dog. You right, dog.
So that's all you gotta do is go get the book. This is the wrong book, but let's just pretend it's the Analytical. So get the book, Analytical Confusion. Leave me the 5-star review in the comment. You screenshot it. You send it to my DMs, and then on Friday, this book, Finesse Game, the audio book comes out for this book, and you'll have this. It's 3.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? So that's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Afi and AP, do you think women will reach a point of no return in the near future, or will we reset? This is over, bro.
You don't think it's gonna reach such a bad point that it resets?
over, bro.
All it take
I'm not
is
saying you can't deal with it, but it's never gonna. I'm not saying like, oh, the game is so heavy that we ain't gonna be able to conquer it no more. What I'm saying is it ain't never gonna go back to the old times. Never. That's a wrap.
yeah. Because guess what? That meant it had to be a male dominated society to control women, and even them women was taking they was taking off on their dudes. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, bro. Like, it's not y'all be thinking y'all grandmothers and grandpas was together for so long because grandpa game was so tight. No, it's just different now. You virtually send them here, they're gonna have to deal with the same shit we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no way around it.
Dude, adultery is a 10 commandment.
Two
So
more
that
questions,
means
y'all.
so
First
if adultery was one of the commandments, that means at least, let's say the book is at least, I'm gonna give it at least 3,000 years old, according to historians. Let's say that alone tell you for 3,000 years people was cheating, and women were supposed to get stoned. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it gotta be some consequence. See, that's the thing. Like, why my woman keep cheating on me? Cause you keep making up with her, fool. That's why. You know, I've been cheated on before, and I got game, but then like some part of it be my fault too, cause I do my shit, and when I say I do my shit, that don't even mean cheating back. Like I do. There's other shit that you can do that it's not like I say, it's not always cheating or not cheating. Just because I'm faithful to my girl, don't mean I'm a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I can be emotionally abusive. I can just be a cat ass nigga who lying all the time or bring her drama. I'm faithful though. I'm loyal. You see how it sounds stupid when I say it like that? I'm loyal though. I'm loyal. I mean, I stretched you out and gave you what's the shit called? When you start losing hair, alopecia from stress, and I fucked off your credit. You feel me? You was working with an 850 to buy a house. Now I made it a 378. I'm loyal though. I'm faithful. I ain't never cheated though. See, sounds stupid, and that's how you gotta start saying this shit, and then you won't be making stupid decisions. She disagrees. She said, "I disagree. There's a struggle right now. A lot of unhappy people. I think we'll return. Nah, hell no. It will return to something different, decent, but not to how it was. No, I'm not saying it's going to get worse to where it's bad. It's never going to return before though. Traditional roles have worked for millions. We just try to learn. I mean, there's always going to be a dad and a mom somewhere with family values tucked off in Nebraska, somewhere living the right way. But
there's people that understand cheating happens and they stay out of each other's business and they have a traditional household. You would think that it's a peachy cream relationship, but they just stay out of each other's business.
And you're not even talking about open relationships, right? You're just talking about
I'm just talking about they know that they're married for a bigger picture. They know that they're married for the family, they're married for finances, and the husband ain't really looking for nothing. The wife ain't really looking for nothing, and they just kind of doing their thing.
King Solomon says, why you think women were so regulated in the past? This is the last question, y'all.
He basically making a statement, and that's the facts. The reason all of these cultures got so strict was obviously to control a woman, because men couldn't protect their lineage if they couldn't tell who the kids belonged to. They had to put restrictions on the women just to know who their real seeds are.
Mm-hmm. All right, that wasn't a question. That was a statement. My bad. If you have a question, do y'all hope for 2021? What will it bring? All right, let's end it with that one right there.
If I have a question, do y'all see hope for 2021? Hope in what? Relationships? I feel like everybody is going to be moving differently until we see a normal if it starts to look normal again, people will start behaving normal again. If the world changes due to everything that we had to go through this year, then the world will start to look a little different. So obviously online is going to be where it's at. DoorDash, all your online shopping, malls ain't gonna be the same. Certain industries had to pivot just to survive. And now that they see that a pandemic is possible, they know that this can happen again with a whole nother virus or a whole different situation. So now all businesses, you're gonna see a lot of stores going away. You're gonna see a lot of actual physical places to shop go away. So it's gonna look different in that regard. Dating is gonna be different because Netflixing and chilling is gonna be acceptable and not such a bad word. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a lot of different things going on. But as far as will people act any differently, as long as we have access to each other, we're gonna be acting the same. People gonna be fighting, fucking, and everything in between.
Good. Well, go ahead and say your last words. What you want the people to know?
I want y'all to know that I'm the biggest player of all time, in spite of my marriage and my family. Just know that, be glad that I'm married, fellas. Because if a nigga was out here free with you brothers, it wouldn't be no hoes left for nobody.
How can they reach you?
Y'all can join me over there at Player4Life on YouTube. And if you want to jump on the IG, damn, I'm dropping shit. If you want to jump on IG, it's AP Player4Life. But again, I really will appreciate any of y'all that appreciate me being over here on Afi channel, that you go to my channel as well and subscribe. That's all I can hope for.
Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the bell, and make sure y'all go support my brother Book too. This is what y'all do. Y'all go over there. Y'all get his debut book. It's called Dirty, Dirty what?
Minds.
And what else?
That XXX.
No, you supposed to, I was gonna go say, then you supposed to say the rest of
my
it.
bad.
Because
that's y'all thing. I ain't never did it with you, bro.
Y'all will learn the game because you would read it and then you see what turns the woman on. If you read it with that lens, it's gonna be fire game. I'm telling you guys, quit trying to learn game by a manual fucking teaching and shit. Quit waiting for it to say 1, 2, 3. That's not how you learn. You get his book on Amazon and you read it. And before you sit down and you read it, you say, I'm reading this book to understand how women react to what dudes do and how they're turned on it. And then guess what happens after that? You get one story and you're like, damn, I learned a lot from that one story. I wish there was more. Well, guess what? Then you get another story. I'm currently on the 4th one and I'm going to finish it tonight.
And I appreciate you supporting that book, though. But what he's saying is real. I got 10 stories in the book. Now, a woman will read it and she might be turned on by it and enjoy the stories. If a man reads this book, it will give you some of the smoothest ways to interact with a woman. And again, everybody different and got different approaches, but these are multiple stories with different approaches. And again, and they're based on reality. So can't nobody say that this is bullshit or fiction. So, but it is fiction, but it ain't fiction. You did. It's a good read.
Yeah, you just finessing that true events,
Correct. Based on. But look, dirty, dirty minds.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Shout out to Lawrence D. Adams for sliding through, my big brother. Let me play this intro. Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Dominance Mindset and Raw Game. I appreciate it if you guys share this video on Facebook. If you forgot to like the video as the stream was going on, go back and like the video or like it right now. Follow me on Instagram. I told y'all about the finesse game giveaway already. Check out my mukbang channel. Check out my wrestling channel and my gaming channel. Check out my course. Yeah, and follow me, man. And I hope y'all have a good night. Let me play this intro as the outro. And when this is over. Also, if you want to donate, PayPal.me/KingFee. Or if you a Cash App person, the option is right there for you. And let me cam off. Oops, and let me.
Peace out.
I didn't do it right. There we go. Shout out to Alpha Villains. I got my. Would you take initiative to cut it off?
So righteous. This is also true. And when it comes to the ladies, he's out of sight.
Let me guess. You one of these brothers think you can get by on one get a smile, huh? What about the smile?
I am smiling. Most dimensions.